Now, this time last year, my next guest was getting ready to win the novice super heavyweight title. He had a dream then, and now he's getting ready to turn that dream into Olympic reality. Anthony Joshua from Finchley also won the ABA Championships last season, and he boxes against Ireland on Saturday, I think it is. But his big test will be on the weekend of November 12th and 13th when he takes part in the GB Championships, which the BBC will screen. We got it on the Friday night to Saturday night, and a special programme on the Sunday afternoon on BBC Two, which I'm going to be in the studio for. Now, if he wins, then he has the inside track. He's the inside track for selection to 2012. Now, that is a fairy tale, and I'm delighted to welcome Anthony back to the show. Anthony, how are you?
Not too bad, Steve.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. So you're about to box against the Irish on, is it Saturday?
Saturday, that's right.
And that's like the warm-up. That's to get your juices flowing for the big one, the 12th and 13th.
My juices are flowing already. My juices are flowing.
Now, you didn't get the Commonwealth call-up, and I know they sat you down and had a chat with you about that, or people told you, you're a big boy, you're young, but you're a big boy. Amin went out there and he got beat, didn't perform to expectations. Let's not mince our words. So you're probably going to end up boxing him up in Liverpool on November 12th and 13th. But the big thing is, Anthony, the winner of that tournament, and there's some women boxing, you've got the inside track for 2012, haven't you?
The winner of that tournament does have the inside track to 2012, so it is the most important bout of each of our careers who are taking up that fight on November the 12th.
And what you've got to do, I know that you're 21 yet?
21, yeah, 21 October 15th.
Okay, so 21 on October 15th. You've got to somehow stay calm and stay cool.
I've got to stay calm and stay cool?
Yeah.
You know why do I do that? I can stay calm and stay cool.
Go on.
Because I realise now, before when I first started boxing, a lot of pressure was on you. You didn't really know your ring craft, but now it's the main pressure is the performance, just showing your talents, what you're capable of doing on the night. Because we train hard, we do everything right outside of the ring.
Sure.
So it's just what happens on the night for me, how I perform and what happens really, what the outcome is. So that's where the pressure lies with me.
So you're getting rid of the pressure. You're getting rid of the pressure before the fight by not cutting any corners. So it's just about you on the night. You're either good enough or you're not good enough.
No, I am good enough.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You've got to go out there and show it. Now, Anthony, I'm pleased that you've stayed with us because I know the pros were very interested in you after you won the ABAs. You look sensational. You look good doing it. And
Sure.
Listen, this thing on the 12th and the 13th, you knuckled down then. You got less than 2 years before the Olympic final. Then you're going to be 22 years of age.
Yeah.
You could be the Olympic champion. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I know that. Yeah, I know that.
That's not a bad dream, kid, is it?
No, it's always just bringing it to reality. You know? That's the thing, isn't it, at the minute. But you know what it is as well, Steve. It's,
Go on.
I know it's come so quick. Everything's come quick since I haven't been boxing long. But what I learned as well along the way is that it's if you listen and learn and your progression. If someone could be a lot better than you now, but if a newcomer comes into a job and that's determined to learn, and do you know what I mean? And then the person at the top starts slacking or anything, if that person keeps on learning and improving slowly and surely, they will overtake you and become maybe the manager or CEO. And that's how I see it in boxing, to become a champion. And the quicker I learn and as I stay focused, I see the progression coming with it.
Anthony, that is absolutely the truth. You're right. You get two fighters, and one of them can be far in advance, and he can take his foot off the pedal because he knows he's in front, he knows he's better, and the other guy will if he just keeps listening, keeps his mouth shut, keeps listening. Because you know what, Brendan Ingle, the trainer Nassim Hamid, he used to have an expression. He said, if your lips are moving, you can't possibly be listening, and it's the truth. So you've just got to. This sounds hard. You've got to shut up and listen. Keep your head down. 2 years of your life, Anthony.
I know.
Listen, it's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you on the show, and hopefully you come through on the 12th and the 13th, and hopefully after that I'm following you around Europe because you're going to meet the big boys then. That's when you're going to do your real learning. And come the summer of 2012, I know I'll be able to call you up and get you on the show, even though you'll be Billy Big Time.
Keep your feet on the ground, man. There's more to come out of this boxing. We want to stay in the game for a good 10, 15 years. So that's just everything's a stepping stone to the world title one day.
Good lad. Listen, Anthony, you know what? You're talking like a sensible kid. Keep it, and it's just a few years of sacrifice to get to that level. You know that, don't you?
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Listen, Anthony Joshua, 21 on October the 15th. Remember that name. Write it down somewhere. If you're in a taxi, right on the back of a taxi receipt, because come 2012, trust me, you're going to be hearing a lot about that kid. Although it's going to be hard on the 12th and the 13th. There's a kid from South London, Amin, who's going to push him. It's going to be really tough. But you know what? Competition makes people good in all walks of life.